What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers win a thriller that sees Dame score 5 or 6 points in 11.5 seconds. Also seeing Gary Trent Jr. fight for a ball against Zach LaVine, which ended up turning into a jump ball, winning the jump ball, winning the tip, getting it to Robert Covington, and Covington hitting Dame for a fadeaway three-pointer in the face of Lauri Markkanen. In that first quarter, though, the Bulls make 6 threes, and that gives them a 2-point lead. They're led by Kobe White, who goes for 9 points. He hits 2 threes and dishes out 4 assists. Williams, another good young rookie, goes for 8 points, all from the mid-range. In the quarter, they just out 8 assists as a team, 14 rebounds, 3 of those offensive. They have 5 turnovers. And Zach LaVine was held to no points. So for them to have a 2-point lead going into the quarter with Zach LaVine not even scoring, it's a pretty good sign for the Bulls. The Blazers get Covington back, and he makes an immediate impact on both ends of the floor. Also, Nasir Little gets to start tonight, and he plays very well, and he's very effective. The Blazers shoot well from the field, 53%, but they only hit 2 3-pointers in that first quarter. Dame does what he always does, and he gets 13 points in the quarter, but he also dishes out 6 assists, so he's getting his teammates involved. Cantor, beast in this game. In that first quarter, he chips in 8 points, and I believe he also has 3 rebounds. The Blazers in that first quarter, I loved what they did on Zach LaVine. They ended up doubling him whenever he would touch the ball, so he was not going to be the one to beat the Blazers, and it worked out very well in that first quarter. Active hands for the Blazers leads to 4 steals. They also dish out 9 assists. They get 11 rebounds, only 1 of those offensive, and they have 3 turnovers. And they're down 32-34. In the second quarter, the Bulls get off to a poor start. They go very cold and end up only scoring 19 points in the quarter. They only hit 3 threes after hitting, I want to say, 5 threes in the first quarter. Kobe White, he continues his hot play, and he goes for 16 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, had a rebound and 4 assists. Zach LaVine only has 4 shots at halftime, and he gets 6 points, but he also has 4 turnovers. Markkanen and Williams both chip in 8 points apiece. Porter Jr., he gets 7 points, but needs 7 shots to get there, so he's not really shooting it well. As a team, they shoot 39% from the field, 33% from 3. They go 8 of 8 from the free throw line, dish out 15 assists, grab 24 rebounds, 8 of those offensive. They have 4 steals and have 8 turnovers at halftime. The Blazers start off the quarter very, very lethargic. Like, they go down 8 points, but go on a huge run that's led by 10 points from Gary Trent Jr., who finishes up the half with 13 points on 4 of 7 from the field. He goes 3 of 6 from 3, had a rebound, an assist, 2 steals, and a block. Covington, like I was saying, makes an immediate impact on both ends. For the half, he has 7 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, had 2 assists, 3 steals, and he was at plus 17 at halftime. The bench comes in and produces 17 points, which is led by Anthony Simons. He goes for 5 points on 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, had 2 rebounds, a turnover, and he was plus 13. Hood, Giles, and Melo each chip in 4 points apiece, and it looks like the Blazers are gonna run away with this one. The offense extends the lead while Dame's on the bench. At half, Dame was only at 16 minutes, but he produced 15 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 turnovers. Cantor, he chips in with 12 points on 6 of 7 from the field, 5 rebounds, and a turnover. The Blazers as a team shoot 58% from the field, 32% from 3. They go 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Dish out 11 assists, grab 18 rebounds, still only have 1 offensive rebound, 5 steals, a block, and 4 turnovers. And the Blazers are up 11, 64-53 at halftime. Now in the third quarter, the Bulls have a very strong quarter, led by the 12 points of Lauri Markkanen and 8 points of Zach LaVine to cut the lead to 7 after 3. They also make 7 made threes in that quarter. They get their field goal percentage up to 46%. They go 40% from 3. They dish out 23 assists, 35 rebounds, 11 offensive, get 4 steals, but they have 13 turnovers. In that third quarter for the Blazers, Dame gets very aggressive. He goes for 15 in that quarter, which is his 11th 30-point game of the season. Cantor also continued his strong play, and Trent Jr. and Simons both chip in pretty good, with Trent Jr. going for 18 and Simons hitting a 3 for 8 points. The defense wasn't as strong as it was in the third quarter as it was in the second, and they allowed 7 made threes. But the fourth quarter, it's looking like the Bulls might go ahead and win this game, because they go on a nice 17-5 run to take the lead. And they actually score the most points in this game at 36. And they're led by Markkanen's season-high 31 points, 12 of 18 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and a block. LaVine really gets it going in that quarter, and he finishes the game 26 points, an efficient 9 of 12 from the field, 6 of 8 from 3, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 turnovers, 2 steals, and hits a very long 3 with about 26 seconds left or so to put the Bulls up 6 or up 5, and pretty much thinking that the game is iced. Kobe White hits 2 key free throws down the stretch to keep that lead at 5, but they end up squandering a 5-point lead with 11.5 seconds left to lose by 1. Thaddeus Young, he almost goes for a triple-double. He finishes up 8 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. They get 31 assists on the night with 21 made threes. So that type of production, you would think that the Bulls were going to win this game going away. But Blazers get some late game heroics from Dame, who's been hitting threes late in games. It just hasn't been equating to wins. But tonight it does. He hits 2 threes, one over Kobe White and the next over Lauri Markkanen for a game-winning buzzer beater, fadeaway 3-pointer. And Dame finishes up 44 points, 15 of 26 from the field, 8 of 17 from 3, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal. Cantor continues his strong play with another double-double tonight and goes for 22 points on an efficient 9 of 13 from the field, grabs 11 rebounds, just out 1 assist, has 2 turnovers, and he finishes the game with a plus 17. Trent Jr., he finishes up 18 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. And like I was saying, he gets that huge jump ball call on Zach LaVine to set up Dame's game winner. Covington, he ends up finishing with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. He also led the game with a plus 19. Nasir Little, he played 13 minutes and was very effective. 5 points, had a made 3 rebounds, a steal, and he finished up his night with a plus 6. Simons, he didn't shoot it well, but he did chip in 8 points. 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, had 4 rebounds, an assist, and 2 turnovers. But he turns in another solid effort. And I definitely like what I'm seeing from both Gary Trent Jr. and Anthony Simons right now. And it's going to be very crucial that they continue to play like this, especially when our guys get back. When CJ and Nurk get back, Derrick Jones Jr. ended up not playing today, so Nasir Little started in his place, and he played very well as well, in my opinion. Giles, solid effort tonight. He chips in 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, hits a 3, had 3 rebounds and an assist. Hood, another solid game for him. Hits a key basket in the 4th quarter to finish up with 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field. Had 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal, and his assist was beautiful. It was like a wraparound pass to a guy open for 3, and it was just nice play from Rodney Hood. Melo, 17 minutes tonight and struggles offensively. Goes for 4 points on 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, but did grab 3 rebounds and an assist. The bench ends up holding pace with the Bulls, 27-30. Now the Blazers finished out January with a dub in dramatic fashion, but they have a back-to-back coming against Milwaukee on the 1st, and also the Wizards on the 2nd. So definitely looking forward to that Bucks matchup. Bucks ended up just losing tonight to the Hornets, and they lost by like 12 or something like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that matchup. I mean, if we could shoot the way we were shooting tonight, I think we can get that game as well, because they weren't stopping Gordon Hayward or LaMelo Ball, and Dame is better than both of them, in my opinion. So hopefully Dame can do what they did tonight. The Bulls are going to play host to the Knicks on the 1st. So we got some get back against the Bulls, who beat us in dramatic fashion. No, it wasn't as dramatic, but it was a 1-possession game. Zach LaVine hits a big 3, kind of like how he did tonight, but Dame just wasn't letting it happen, you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly a type of win that we need, you know what I'm saying? Down as many starters as we are, no excuses, just went out there and competed, you know what I'm saying? Got the dub, and the Blazers are on to the next one, you know what I'm saying? Huge matchup against the Bucks coming up. So hopefully, Gary Trent Jr., Anthony Simons can continue to play the way that they've been playing these last 4 games, because their contributions are definitely going to be needed. Covington, I hope he can build upon the game that he had tonight and continue on the offensive end for the Blazers in that Bucks game, because I think we're definitely going to need his contributions. Also, Enes Kanter, I think he's going to be a huge piece that we need in that game. You know what I'm saying? Be able to draw fouls on guys like Brook Lopez and Giannis if he's down there in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But huge win for the Blazers. They get their 10th of the season. And I'm just hyped right now. You know what I'm saying? Good win. But this is your boy P Money. For all my supporters, I appreciate y'all. For all the haters, I appreciate y'all as well, because you're making me do it more. And I'm off this.